Well, at least it's not raining now. We are now on Act 2 of Starlight Sonata, Part 6, Crossroads of 3, the third of the Astral Moon. Let's start our day. There's also a little dragon on the picnic table, and like a little sheep and some birds. That's too cute. Whose dragon is that? Blaze is back. And Melli. Good morning! Good morning, Melli. Good morning, Blaze. What have you both been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was! It goes well with the brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. So, if we want smart and sparkly, we're gonna want a sparkling nebula. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And then some charisma. Not that she needs it. 1, 2. Ding ding. Order up. Oh, it's so cute. A fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get for you? Nothing. All right. He doesn't seem so sure. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier. A common misconception. Where did you find him? At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That sounds morbidly interesting. It was! I overheard some priests say they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it, because it looked kind of cool. And people like distinct temples. They do. The vampire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking around to see if the priests knew anything about the star reign. Did they? No, I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out, Alethea, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a wobbling ooze in disguise. Scandalous. I know, right? But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him, and he promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy we could see that from the shadows. We? Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. Oozy hugs, right? That's so cute. I'm no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo. We are not a duo. Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all those heightened emotions? We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar. It was a tall vase. I felt very well hidden when Alethea suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. Catgirl and edgelord is such a stereotype. It is! Oh my god. She's so cool and smart. Did you ask her about her investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith Frostgrip to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is. She also told me I have to work on my stealth, that being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Better not tell her that. Better not. So, are you going to work on it? Yes, Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. Dad doesn't want the cat, adopts the cat, Dad loves the cat. He does like her. So, would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. We got to see how clueless the other investigators are and returned the cape to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them. A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you ever met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend? Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Really? That's scary. Of course it is. So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that. The anticipation. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily. Of course. Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. Alrighty, so we're gonna go with the spoken heart again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Ding ding. Order up. A drink just for you. Thanks. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. Oh, she's already got him figured out. So, where was I? Ah, right. Shadow monsters. All these drinks, I need a hot chocolate. I know, I was just thinking about how much I would love to get some hot tea, but it would take forever to make, so I'll probably wait until after stream to make hot tea. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadowbanes and was eager to prove myself. It's said there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Fasoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with any mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kinda cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. No, thanks. Rumor unlocked. All nightmare, no shadow. Deep within the Gravelmac hide long-lost treasures and terrifying bleak stalkers, though the verdict is still out on their cuteness level. Aw, I'm so glad they're getting along. That's so sweet. Achievement unlocked, and it just says the beast. Also, I don't know if you can see, but my mug is Murloc. Murloc! Okay, so Lynn is back. Has Lynn's face always been scratched like that? Or does it just look more intense today? Welcome back, Lynn. Are you alright? Yeah, of course. You want a drink? Yes, give me something strong, please. No watered down muck. Got it. I never water down my drinks. Girl, you know that. Alright, so we want strength. So, Southern Brawler it is. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of defense. A little bit of charisma. She went after the Wyvern-Chimera, right? So we're probably gonna hear about that now. Ding ding. Order up. She was supposed to get, Wyvern Saliva, I think, for Kyle's sunblock. Strong and with 0 water, just how you like it. Thanks, needed that. You're welcome. Say, Innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure, I got one for me. You bet. It's It's what my Baba used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Recipe unlocked, Sailor's Courage. Oh, that's so funny. That's a goofy looking drink. Sailor's Courage. The Sailor's Courage gives even the driest landlubber the qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, a dash of defense, a shot of charisma, and the inability to know fear. A perfect all-arounder. Well, almost. Who needs common sense anyway? Spinach not included. Thank you, Lynn. Why are you so sad? I ain't sad. But you look sad, and you sound sad, and the innkeeper looks worried, probably because you're sad. I am worried. Don't be. Too late. Like I said, I ain't sad. Not really. More, I'm not sure. My chest feels tight, and I feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm dying. Those are all side effects of being sad. Who are you, anyway? I'm Melli, the world's greatest detective. Humph. I'm Carolyn. Who's that punk next to you? That's my sneaky assistant. He got a name? Malachite. Zephyr's changing his name to Malachite now. I respect it, but... Ah. So, I would like to detect why you're sad. Likewise. Does it have to do with that Wyvern-Chimera whose saliva you were hunting for? The name changes, right? You met a chimera? A Wyvern-Chimera, yeah. That's so cool! Why? You're alive! Sure am. Do you remember that forgetful vampire, Melli? Of course! He put out a quest for chimera saliva. He thinks it may be able to produce a sunscreen strong enough for him to walk in the daylight once more. Carolyn was brave enough to pick up his quest. Was making hot chocolate what I miss. Carolyn's back. She looks kind of down and depressed and sad, so we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. And we learned a new drink that's like a sailor's drink. Whoa, that's amazing! How do you even get the saliva of a guardian? By killing it. Oh. Would you like to tell us what happened? Is that really necessary? I think it might be good for you. Humph. And very interesting for us. You don't really want to disappoint Melli, do you? Miss Carolyn, will you please tell me the story? Fine. Thank you. I didn't mean to kill it. Seems like an extraordinarily blasphemous thing to do. For someone non-religious, you concern yourself an awful lot with it. Just trying not to be a dick, that's all. Usually I got no trouble killing beasts, but my Baba would have lost it if I told her I harmed a guardian. I think so, at least. Not like she'd ever fought any of them. But she had the natural ability to know when it would have been right to do so. I ain't got that kind of sense. We'll see about that. How'd the fight start? On my way there, I changed my mind from fighting to sneaking. Thought if I was quiet enough and had the veil of night on my side, I could just steal the saliva from right under its nose. Or maw. It drooled quite a bit, that thing. But I didn't know my way around the quag mangrove, and I wasn't as quiet as I should have been. Oh, I know all about that. But you got a giant sword, so you were prepared, right? Of course, Innkeep here even hooked me up with some fire resistance. Came in handy. And the sword, well, was made for killing beasts. Even the good kind, I suppose. I don't know, did we give her the wrong drink? It's so hard to say, because I feel like this is the route she wanted to go. We might have done goofed last week. Is it a magic sword? Not sure. Doesn't do any magic tricks. But it's stronger than your average steel and can resist even the highest heat, even without practical potions. Used to belong to my grandma. She left it behind for me. That's so sweet. Your parents gonna leave you anything? Oh, Lynn. No, they weren't expecting me to go, so they didn't think about that in time. But that's okay. I can find my own treasure. I'm sure you will, kiddo. Has that chimera noticed you? Yeah, sly beast pretended to be asleep while I approached it with the bucket. When I tried to catch its saliva, it snapped at me. Would have taken my arm if I wasn't so tough. The ensuing fight was something else. Next to its dragon head, it sported a lion and a snake head. They fought me all at once with overwhelming ferocity. It was the fiercest enemy I've ever encountered, and even though its fire couldn't harm me, it took everything in me to best it. I may have defeated it in the end, but I felt honored to have fought such a formidable foe. So you defeated it with your badass sword? Melli. I did. This weapon really saved my skin. Dealing the final blow, I felt like my grandmother was holding my hand and guiding me towards victory. Or maybe I just imagined that. Maybe that doesn't matter, as long as it felt real. Maybe. I even gave it a proper burial. It deserved an honorable send-off. I almost left the sword with it too, but it's too good of a weapon. The dead don't need swords anyway. Yeah. You know, I did achieve a dream. I saw a Wyvern-Chimera, in the flesh. I fought it even, and then killed it. Does that mean I killed her dream? I think it means her sword saved you from dying. I'm sure that was a dream of hers too. Possibly, but she would have found another way out of that, I'm sure. But she ain't here, so I thought maybe it was time I put her to rest as well. Left my goodbyes for her with the Chimera. Maybe it can pass them on. May Tuat listen to your pleas. Oh, may Tuat listen to your pleas. May he find that very much mercy in his cold, dead heart. Is he dead, you think? Tuat, I mean? He does reside over the spirit realm, and only the dead can go there, so he must have died to have gotten there too. Or he's always existed there. Was made to watch over the dead. He's a god after all. There's no clear consensus of what the Great Spirit Dragon really is. A dead dragon, a god who could always control death from his very inception, a reflection of what we believe death to be, death itself. He could be anything. What would you like him to be? What hopes do you have? I hope he's kind. I hope so too. Then I think he's kind. Maybe we should follow his example. That's what heroes are for, right? Indeed. You're one of those, right, Lynn? Of course she is, silly. I have to agree. You know what would be very heroic of her? What? If she brought the saliva to Kyle the vampire, I'm sure his joy about finally being able to walk in the sun will be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You are much more likely to run into him. Fine. Might as well. Need to get moving anyway. You're leaving? No, just need to move around. Any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last I saw him at the Gaia Temple, the priests might know where he went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it? Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I've got time. Might take you more than one lesson, though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basics, and you tell me where to find the vampire. Yippee! That is, if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo, let's go. Innkeep, can we use the front yard? Of course. Go wild. Will do. My Nan says that all the time. Yeah, I've heard that one a lot. Are you coming too, Mal? No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I could go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm gonna destroy any challenge with wits, stealthiness, and giant swords. Ha! I know you will. But first, I gotta practice. See you later. And we're back to Blaze. Sorry, Malachite. I like her ambition. I like her naivety. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. Alrighty. We're gonna do another spoken heart. At least he's predictable. Do a little bit of that. And a little bit of defense. Open heart, coming right up. Some sweet optimism from my most pessimistic customer. Oh, he blushed. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malachite. Just leave me to my pondering. Got it. He's so broody. He's still here? He's been here all day. And Fable's back. Hiya, Innkeep. Hiya, Fable. I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again. And you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove's trees got knocked over, and I spent lots of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course, I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with any damage after all of that. Yeah. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes. Yes, the werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead. Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. Good soup. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea. Recipe unlocked, 1,000 wins. Let's see. 1,000 wins. Swept up the 1,000 wins, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it. At least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was gonna end. Yes, I recall. You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seems to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back. Sounds like Mal as a drink, right? You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new. I'm not sure that you can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change. Right, but it still wouldn't be much nicer if some things would really just stay the same. They never do. I'm just happy everyone's okay. Did you check on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside. I did! Outside. On your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? Oh boy. She destroyed my shit. It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melli with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melli. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink? I would love a drink. Can I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 wins, was it? In case I run into more people in need of help on the way back. I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Alright, let's try that new drink out. 1,000 wins. So, it's gonna have quite a bit of charisma. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna have, let's see, this. And some of this. This doesn't seem like enough, though. Maybe we need to infuse it with something. I think we do. Here, Andu, drink this. We need an infusion stat. Let's see, which one was it? Let's do this one. The new golden feathers. Okay, and then let's see if that helps. 1, 2, and then we can get in here with some defense. Come on, 4. 1, 2. We did it! That's cool. So now we're gonna have drinks that kind of like require an infusion to make properly. That's awesome. Ding ding. Oh, how cute. Perfect for her. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. They make the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is this a thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thank you. Oh no, we made Malachite be nice. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They're also an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things that it can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. Oh! You're Malachite, obviously. Melli was just talking about Amal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh, okay. Then why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should be honest, with her and with yourself. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zoford could be fixed with honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty. Rumor unlocked, Mage Mania. There are a lot of people in Zoford. Someone is bound to know something about the missing familiars. What are they hiding? Sounds like Zoford is going through an eventful time. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zoford isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in eastern Fessoa, and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals, very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but... Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melli just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No, I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool. No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early. Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it when they're young, so they can accept its existence in their lives. That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with so much. Why should they just accept it, if we can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred to not be alone? We might have hit a nerve there for Fable. It builds character. A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure did a lot of good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about you? You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeeper? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information. Isn't that very nutritious? Is that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck. See you around with less horrors, I hope. I like them, they're a treat. I like that everybody's kind of like talking together now. Now I'm worried. About Malachite or Melli? Both. Are you really gonna send her on that quest? If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zoford is a beautiful city with very low crime rate, and I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'd be going alone. I hope not. There's a little worse than being alone when you're scared. Very true. Are you scared of anything? Bad Yelp reviews? I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Asteria. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay. You've got my 5 stars in the bag. I would ask what you're afraid of, but the answer would be everything. Is it? Yes, but I'm working on not letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when scared, rather than not at all. Maybe. That is still a terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of? Girl, don't ask me, fam. Fam, don't ask me. I'm the same as you. I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from things that scared me, but with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime. Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting here right now. Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh! You mean me! That makes me feel really happy. Also makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home. Don't worry, go home. Fix the many things that worry you as long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friend. Aw, that was sweet. Time to feed Anzu, clean up the tavern, and finish up another night. That went well, I think.